Hello everyone and welcome to The Corner Flag, where we'll be following, analyzing and celebrating our African stars. And in today's episode, we'll be delving into the world of MMA and taking a closer look at two great athletes who'll be making the mark at UFC 276. And if you're new to The Flag, please smash the subscribe button to be tuned in to all the great content we'll be dropping. Let's get into our video. First on our list is South African-born fighter Dricus Duplessis, who hails from Pretoria. He's had an illustrious career before joining the UFC, having had a dominant run in the EFC as well as KSW organizations that saw him eventually become champion in the middleweight divisions. He now faces his third fight in the UFC after convincing knockout victories against Marcus Perez, where he started off slightly jittery, understandably due to nerves as he was making his debut. But he got the job done with a beautiful knockout, as well as a perfectly executed counter against Trevin Giles that saw him put him down on the canvas. He has had a few frustrations since then, with fights being cancelled when Kelvin Gastelum pulled out a week before the fight. But now he faces his toughest challenge yet, with the experienced Brad Tavares as his opponent this time. But Dricus is very confident in his dynamic style that encompasses terrifying knocking out power and lethal grappling ability at his disposal. He will be gunning for his next finish that will see him become a ranked fighter with a win. The next fighter we'll be looking at is Nigerian-born phenom Israel the Last Stylebender Adesanya. He's the current champion of the middleweight division, and he'll be looking to defend his title against Jared Cannonier and continue his dominance in the division, posting a 22-1 record, with his only loss coming from when he attempted to go for the title in the light heavyweight division against then champion Jan Blachowicz. He had a decent fight, but the wrestling of a bigger and stronger fighter in a higher division was troublesome to overcome. His record in the middleweight division, though, is still seamless, with notable wins against imposing athletes such as Yoel Romero, Paulo Acosta, Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vittori, and Anderson Silva, to name a few. He will be looking to extend his run in stylish fashion over an extremely tough opponent in Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier, who is an impressive run of his own, coming off the back of two impressive wins over Derek Brunson as well as Kelvin Gastelum. The trajectory of African fighters looks to be on the rise, with fighters of African origin not only making their mark in the sport, but also going on to be champions and standing out among the world's best, as shown by Adesanya's fellow Nigerian counterpart, Kamaru Usman, who is currently the champion of the welterweight division and is currently described as the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world among active fighters, as well as Cameroon's Francis Ngannou, who is the heavyweight champion of the UFC and boasts the strongest knockout power in the history of the UFC, with bone-chilling knockouts over Alistair Overeem, Stipe Miocic, Jairzinho Rozenstruik being on the wrong end of his monstrous power. That's it for today's video, and for more videos like this, please show us love on the subscribe button, and until next time.